The defense only committed 3 penalties, but quite a few penalties overall for Ohio State today. Was it just tough coming back from an idle week, or what was behind the lack of discipline?
I think you got to be more consistent. I think sometimes we get plays where guys you get a little flustered sometimes, and I don't think guys are they're not trying to be selfish on purpose. I think sometimes you get a little bit outside your body, and that happens, and we just got to cut that out a little bit, because the bigger games obviously is going to hurt us. A matchup game is going to hurt you.
What do you think had what about Josh Proctor? It seemed like at that moment somebody had to go make a play.
I think that gave us a lot of juice. He got us going. Proctor's a really good. Obviously he's been here for a while. He's a leader on our defense, and for me, just knowing him personally, it feels good. It feels good to see him do good. I think he's been through a lot. Injuries all over the years, stuff like that. So it feels good to see him do good. He's playing his best ball right now.
I was gonna say, seeing him from last year now, was it like seeing him get that moment, and then also how much growth did you see him with?
I'm so happy for him. He's had his ups and downs. He's gone through a lot of injuries and stuff like that, and I think he's playing his best ball. He's the best version of himself. He's a leader on our defense, and he's doing really good. And it makes me happy.
Who had the hardest hit in the secondary today? There's a few of them.
My favorite one was Denzel's, because that kind of surprised me. I've never seen Denzel hit anyone like that. That was my favorite one.
Safeties kind of set the tone for the defense.
Yeah.
2 picks. You guys made some big hits. Just what do you think people are learning about your safety room that you already knew?
I think we just got something to prove. I think last year we weren't where we wanted to be, and we got to play every game like we got something to prove, because we do.
You're trying to get a pick next.
Yeah, hopefully.
You had a couple in coverage today where you were there and they just made some plays. How do you not let that kind of affect you throughout the game?
Just talking. I think that's where your teammates help you a lot. Help you, come up to you next play. Obviously I want to make those plays, but I got to move on to the next play so that I don't miss out on the play that's coming next. We as a DB unit, we talk about the next play is the most important play, and I think that's a big thing as a DB, because you're going to give up a ball, and you can't let that carry on to a few more plays down the line.
As far as containing Talia, he's obviously a talented guy, likes to get out of the pocket. How do you think you guys did overall, keeping him in space and maintaining gaps and all that?
I think we did all right. We had a few plays where he was scrambling out late in the drive. I think the DBs did a good job of staying on their man, the scramble drill. But, I feel like we did solid.
What can you take away from playing a quarterback like that? Because you're going to face other guys that are versatile, like to move, can do things with their feet.
Like you said, keeping them in the pocket, and then like I was just talking about the scramble drill. I feel like that's huge. When quarterbacks like that can extend plays, they make big plays happen. When DBs lose their man, somebody's wide open downfield. So I think it's huge, the scramble drill, to get your man and plaster on them.
Was it a coincidence in the second half when the game started to change and you guys were delivering some big hits? Like, do those 2 things kind of work together in a way?
I think that definitely sets the tone, When guys are catching the ball and getting hit, I think it makes them a little more concerned when they're running around, the ball's getting thrown to them, they're looking for somebody to come hit them. So I think it definitely sets the tone, And I think it gets everyone else going, You see somebody hit somebody really hard, or you want to go hit somebody really hard, and everyone's just flying around.
Sonny, sorry if you already asked this, but Maryland seemed to be really taking some of those one-on-one shots against the safeties, and when Josh made that pick and took it back, just how much of a sort of tone changer was that for this game?
That was a really good play by him. I think it definitely kind of flipped it. I think he felt the energy flip on the defensive side of the ball. But I think it was a big play for us. I think it really got us going.
Is it? Are you guys feeling like you have to come into games compared to last year, sort of up a level? Like this offense needs your help right now as a defense.
Our offense is really talented. I think we, as a defense, we take pride in it. Like, we want to win the game. Regardless of what the offense is doing, we come with that chip on our shoulder. Like, we want to win the game.
Sonny, just how different has Josh Proctor been this year, in your opinion, in terms of just how confident he is?
Yeah, I feel like you definitely see that confidence. I think a big thing for him is just, the offseason, he had a really good offseason, and just making plays, flying around. The more plays he makes, you just see him fly around even more. You see the confidence, you can feel it from him, and I think he's really stepping into a leadership role for our defense.
How much confidence does it give you guys when he's consistently making a play back there and you can rely on him?
When they run that ball, he's flying downhill and going to smack somebody, so, it makes me feel pretty good. I know he's right there beside me. Obviously, everyone see how Lathan's hit, too, so I think we're playing some good ball right now. We got to keep getting better, keep working.
You said he had a really Talia's scrambling ability was a good test today for you guys?
Definitely was. He's one of the best at that, I say, when it comes to extending plays, so I think it's good to get that under our belt and hit the drawing board, see what we need to improve on, and see how we can handle that better.
Did you feel frustrated at times trying to scramble after him? You did a pretty good job tracking.
Oh, yeah. The one time I was blitzing, I had to break down, make sure he didn't shake me. Yeah, he's a shifty guy.
But it seems like he's probably going to provide good practice, if you will. For
Yeah, I
later
think
games
yeah, I
against
think it's
guys.
definitely good to get that on tape and let us see that and see what we need to improve on.
You said Josh Proctor had a really good offseason. What did that look like? What do you mean by that?
I think it just you could see it's like a different focus from him, like a laser focus, like he was on a mission. I think you saw that from him, and not like he wasn't focused before. It was just a different level of intensity. You could see it in his eyes every day. And I think that's what really why you're seeing him play his best ball right now.
There was a lot of competition in that room for just the 2 or 3 starting spots. Do you think that contributed to it? I mean, you were part of that too.
Yeah, I think competition makes you play a little harder. You know, you gotta stay on your toes. I think that definitely helped.
Sonny, thank you. Thanks, Sonny.